Recently, we've been seeing a lot of athletes coming in with forward rounded shoulders and a kyphotic posture and an inability to extend their thoracic spine. Today, we're going to talk about the manual techniques and exercise interventions to help correct that posture as well as work on thoracic mobility. One of the physical therapists with the Overhead Athletic Institute. Today we're going to be talking about working on thoracic mobility and how to correct for some of the postures that we've been seeing and the inability to extend the thoracic spine. So a lot of the athletes that we've been seeing recently have this forward rounded shoulders, kyphotic posture, which predisposes you to subacromial impingement of that rotator cuff. So by working on pulling that posture back so that we have good alignment and not forward rounded shoulders, and having the ability to extend through the spine allows our pitchers to throw harder, and it's a preventative measure for that impingement syndrome there. So we have many ways to assess for thoracic spine mobility. One of the ways that we're going to show today is having our patient prone positioning like this. We put a pillow underneath their stomach here to prevent hyperextension of the lumbar spine. And just the quick screen is we're going to go right under the spinous process here. I'm going to palpate for the spinous process. It'll come off laterally, both sides. And I'm just going to do a quick assessment here, right under the lamina. And I'm just going to test for mobility. So I find that spinous process, come just off of it. And I'm seeing the general mobility of the spine. So that screen allows me to see where areas he needs work on, if he's more hypomobile down here, up here, where at in the thoracic spine does his hypomobility display. So one of the treatments we have for that is using a wedge, and this wedge allows me to, first I palpate for the spinous process just as I did, and I'm placing the gap in the wedge right on that spinous process there. Now, the assessment that we do lower in the thoracic spine, we have to know the angles of that thoracic spine. So I know right here, lower of the thoracic spine, that my pressure can be straight down onto the vertebrae here. So I have my wedge set both sides on the lamina, on both sides of that by letter, and I'm just gonna get over top of it there, and I'm just gonna mobilize that segment to the end range, and then I'm going to come off of it nice and easy, and now I'm going to move up a segment. So if we do this all the way up, increasing the posterior anterior mobility there, improving flexion and extension as you get higher into the thoracic spine. So if I move up to the upper thoracic spine, I need to come around and work other direction here, so to work the angle of that spine up there. And that's a basic mobilization that we can do to improve thoracic spine extension. So one of the home exercises we like to show for our athletes is just having a pooled noodle with the dowel rod in the middle, so it's nice and firm. And what we want to do is we're going to have him lay up, and we're going to put this right across the bottom of where his thoracic spine would be there. And we just want our athletes just to relax over it. And we just have him relax. He can even open up his arms up and just relax. And the key to this is just having it relaxed over, so it's pressing. We have it on the spinous process that we want there, and it's extending it over that. And now once we have them relaxed, we'll have them hold that for about 30 seconds. We move it up a little bit. And we can use this to start from the bottom of the thoracic spine all the way up to the top. So we have them relax and slide it on up there. and just having them relax over it. It's a good exercise to do at home. It's simple. You can do it in the morning when you wake up, do it before you go to bed. It's an easy one to work in throughout your day. Another exercise we like to show our athletes here is we have them laying on a exercise ball like this, have him digging his feet into the ground, extend those legs up there. First we got to work on, so we got to have him squeezing his glutes together. Want a nice neutral spine here, so squeezing those glutes, keeping that core nice and tight. Having him bring his arms behind his head here, keeping the nice chin tucked down here, and I just want him to slowly look up towards the ceiling. Squeeze those glutes, and look up with those eyes, and good, and relax back down. And look up. And relax back down. Good, making sure that they're not relaxing here, trying to cue them to pull your rib cage down. So pull that rib cage down, and relax back out. This is a simple exercise to help work on contracting all those muscles that would need to fire in order to help with thoracic extension there. If you like the video, give us a like, hit the bell to subscribe, and get notifications when we go on. If you're interested in improving your thoracic extension, thoracic rotation, any mobility throughout the thoracic spine, make sure you check out our products at our website, overheadathletics.com, and purchase our corrective exercises for that.